my previous video. There'll be a link in the description down below for you guys, but you don't have to watch that video because I am going to make another Euro video on Portugal winning today or yesterday. Really boring final for the most part, but I was very happy that Ronaldo won the Euro and won something for Portugal. But today it is another let me improve your KD, starting with gaming equipment. It's another episode and we're gonna do gaming equipment, guys. So what do you mean by gaming equipment? Obviously you probably know what I mean, but what I mean is, how can you improve your KD? Well, I can tell you right now, you need a monitor, you need a headset, good headset, and maybe a personal preference controller. And I'll tell you guys right now what you need. So first things first, if you're playing on a TV, throw it away right now. Just throw it away. If you're playing on a 50-inch TV, don't throw it away, but not play Xbox on it, alright? So if you're an average Call of Duty gamer, you play 2 hours a day, but you just want to play more, but you're just sucking because you're playing on a 50-inch TV, and there's your problem. You're playing on a 50-inch TV. Downgrade. Go to a monitor that has good millisecond response time from 5 to 1, and you're wondering yourself, what does millisecond response time mean exactly? Well, with a monitor, you can get between 5 millisecond response time to 1. And what millisecond response time actually means is, the lower the number, the faster the pixels can change, reducing the ghosting or streaking effect you might see in a game. So for example, if I'm playing Call of Duty, you won't see a ghosting streak effect like you see on a TV, and it's pretty obvious. You could actually see it, and your pixels are not going to load as much as on a monitor. So when you're facing somebody, you know, he might not be loaded in, he actually might not be there, and that guy you're facing probably has a millisecond response time monitor 23 inches, and he will kill you right away. And that's another thing too, 23 inches, that's my recommendation for a monitor, the smallest. Well, I mean, they come with 18 inches, but you probably don't need to go that low. I just recommend 23 inches. You need a millisecond response time monitor, guys. Very, very vital. That's pretty much, I could just make a video on that all day. But we need to move on to headset. Now, you're probably wondering, you know, alright, I need to save up my money to get Astros. No. Whatever you're playing on PS4, Xbox One, Turtle Beaches are the way to go for me. They're cheap, they're reliable, they last a long time, and you can hear enemies and you can hear your friends just as fine as an Astro. You might not get that. I don't even know what Astros actually have. I know they have a pad where you can control a lot of things. I forget what it's called. I can't think of it right now. But I just really recommend Turtle Beaches just because they're cheap and they're still really good. I mean, they're not equivalent to an Astro, but they're just as good and they save you a lot of money. So if you're saving up for those or asking your parents to get it, don't get it. Just get Turtle Beaches and they'll go get it for you right away, your parents, and because it's worth it. What else? Controller. I recommend a wired controller because of you don't have to use batteries. And I have this thing where I think that if you're using a wired controller, that you actually have better connectivity with your controller than a wireless one. That if you're facing 1v1 against a guy with a wired controller, then if you're using a wireless controller, that wired controller guy is going to beat you most of the time. But that's just a thing of mine. I don't know if that actually is true, but you guys probably look that up on the interwebs and that'll tell you, you know, it doesn't make a difference or makes a tiny, tiny difference. But that tiny, tiny difference could prove a lot on the battlefield in Call of Duty. Because remember, Call of Duty is not a hard game, guys. You can just need the right gaming equipment, grind out the game, and you're good to go. You're probably wondering, SCUF. Do I need a SCUF? I don't play with a SCUF. I use the claw method on a regular Xbox controller. If you know what a claw method is, you can probably just search it up on YouTube. It's a weird finger formation on the controller for you. Like, if you're willing to do it. It feels kind of awkward at first, but I got used to it pretty quickly. So SCUF again, do I recommend it? Yes and no, because it's really expensive, guys. So if you like that lightning fast video that I just created, please leave a like on the video. Please comment on this video. Please subscribe to the channel. If influencing me to make more videos. If I make more videos, I might get better one day. And, you know, I need to get a job so I can get better equipment for YouTube. So make sure you guys do that, and I'll see you